Hi my dear friends, this is Phil again. Very welcome back to my channel. In this episode I'm gonna give you some really sweet insights into this new PTS that Bethesda just brought us. It's actually up to live on the 7th of Jan. It's mainly to give us some taste on what the quality of life improvement that they have announced earlier, which including the stash increase and some new tricks in the Pip-Boy. For those who don't know the PTS server, it's basically a test field that Bethesda brought to the public, so everyone who owns a PC version of the game and using Bethesda launchers, they can actually download the PTS version of the game as a separate game and play it and to test all the new content which Bethesda are gonna bring to the public server later. Bethesda wants all the players to test their new patches. So there will be a lot of bugs in the PTS, but you do have a taste of what is gonna come to the public server. So in this episode, I'm gonna show you the stash increase, the Pip-Boy interface, new events which will come to the public server later, and a lot of new cool gears and contents that Bethesda gonna have in the next patch. Okay, let's jump to the server. Okay, now I'm in PTS server, so it's basically exactly the same game from the public one. Bethesda added a few new tabs in the Pip-Boy, and new is one of them. But hold on, why do I have the Fusion Core under my new tab? I just logged in without doing nothing. Where it come from? And then I figured out it's because my power armor has been recollected, and when the power armor is recollected to inventory, the fusion core inside the power armor is counted as the new item you just picked up. So everything you pick up in the current session will be listed under the new tab. Apparently this is a bug, because the fusion cell is not new, it's in my power armor for the last 3 weeks, but that's something expected. Lots of bugs on this PTS, so I'm going to report this to Bethesda. Hopefully they can change it when they actually make the patch live in the public server. So now when I redeploy my power armor, you see the fusion core just disappeared under new tab. So it's not really a new thing. So besides the new tab, there's an armor tab, which contains all your armor pieces under this tab, and the apparel, which have all your outfits, all your cosmetics. So food and drink has been listed under a separate tab, so it's going to be easier for you to find the food and drink. And all your chemis is currently under the 8, as well as all the other magazines and bubbleheads. And that's all the tabs they added in. So you're going to see it in the public server later on when they make the patch live. Oh, they do increase the stash capacity and give us another 50% on top of the existing 800. So we have 1,200 capacity for our stash now. That's something sweet. And they have apparel, armor, and food and drink as new tab in this dialog as well. Now let's see whether we can really put more stuff in the stash. Oh, it does. Look. Now it's over 800. It works. And sometimes you might see the figures there, but it just doesn't work. And this time Bethesda make it right. It works straight away. That's sweet. I'm so glad to have this extra space for all of the stuffs I have. And now let's see, on the workbench, do you have the same new tabs? You have armor, apparel, food and drink. Yes, you do. You do have the new tabs. Well, that's consistent. Good to know. Do you have the new tabs for the vending dialog? Weapon, armor, apparel, food and drink. Yes, we do. That's good. Another thing checked. Oh, good. So that's everything new I tested in the game so far. I haven't got more time to test all the rest of things. But besides that, I do have some new insights from the data miners. They actually dig out a lot of new stuff in the PTS, and here I'm going to show you one by one. Okay, let's see all the new stuffs in the game. The first thing is Bethesda is planning some new event, something called Spread Love. So in this event, what you're going to do, you're going to actually go around and smash someone with this love flower-shaped rancher. And I think the challenge in the event is going to be use this rancher to kill a certain amount of creatures, and then you got a reward. And for the reward, there's a Robco t-shirt. If you kill enough robots, I think. Looks pretty cool, but not really Fallout style, I would say. And then if you kill enough super mutants, you got this toy. I don't even know how to call it, but not my favorite tea. This one is something interesting. It's a helmet, or it's a headwear if you kill enough Murloc. That's going to be funny. And then there's another event currently alive in PTS, which is the Fanache event. For this event, Bethesda prepared 3 new rare masks for us to get as a reward. The first one is this creepy clone. Another one is this Dao Brahmin. That's so ugly, I would say. And this red horn demon. It's pretty much Japanese style. Besides these 2 events, we have a new power armor paint. It can be applied to all power armors. It's greenish. I think it looks more or less in the same style as the Comist one. And we also have something exciting I particularly feel excited about, which is the Super Mutant outfit. Now I can finally pretend myself as a super mutant and blend into West Tech. This is a helmet, pretty cool. And they also have a bag for it. So that's a backpack skin. And they have another backpack skin. I don't know why they have 2 backpack skins, but I think this one looks pretty sick. And they also have a new APC building for the camp lovers, but this one is a new one on a concrete foundation. So this is a back view of the APC. You can actually build things inside this thing. For example, this new stash box. Sorry, this is not a stash box. This is a scrap box. So it's only for Fallout First members. And there's a bat. Also, you can put into the APC. This one. I think everyone can get this bat. There are a lot of other camping stuff. I wouldn't actually go through them one by one because I'm not particularly fan of them, as I said. But I will put a link down there. You can actually click the link, which gives you all the camping stuff you can buy from the Atomic Shop in the new patch. Among those, I think this one is particularly interesting. This is a hidden secret stash box. So basically you can interact with the bookshelf, and you can see animations that the bookshelf slided to the left, then see the safe behind it, and then you can open up the safe and store all your valuables into this small secret safe box. That's pretty interesting. I love the idea. And by the end of the video, I give you the full list of everything that Bethesda has brought into the PTS. Everything new is here, and I didn't actually go through every single one of them, and instead I just showed what I'm interested in. But you can actually go through the list to see whether there's something I missed but you really like. Well, I think that's everything I want to show you in the new PTS, and there's something really exciting regarding the stash capacity increase. There's one thing I almost forgot. There's one thing very, very important. The loadout manager. So you're going to be able to actually switch your per card loadouts as well as your special points. We don't have it currently alive in the PTS yet, but it's there already in the files that our data miner actually just digged out. I don't know how it's going to work. I didn't see any real practical interface of this manager. But if we can actually switch between the per card loadouts as well as the special points loadout. That's going to be amazingly good. However, I don't know how they're going to do that. I mean, if you can change your special point distributions on move, then what's the point to have this special points shifting every time you level up? I think Bethesda is figuring out all the details as well, and I hope we can see them very soon in the PTS. Then I'll bring it to you. That's all for today. I think, yeah, that's definitely all for today. I didn't miss anything important. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumb up if you want, and subscribe to my channel as well. And until next time, Phil Games out.